Hello everyone. Again today I've come with another very exciting opportunity with Denver Pre-Live Open Cities. This position pays up to $113,000 a year. Again, it is 100% remote and you don't need technical certification. You don't need IT degrees. You don't even need experience. Today in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to review the job description. I'm going to be showing you how to craft your resume, and I'm also going to be showing you how to nail the interview, because with this resume, they are going to definitely call you for interview. And how do you nail the interview? I'm going to show you right here. Let's dive straight in. Let's go. The job title is Associate IT Governance, Risk and Compliance Analyst, and it's in the Department of Technology Services. Now, let's go about reading and review about the job. Let us go and do that immediately. We encourage you to apply as soon as possible because this posting may close without advance notice. We know, for instance, that this is for the city of Denver. The city and county of Denver utilizes a hybrid model workplace that balances the responsibility of public service with the benefits of flexible work environment. Now, about technology services. This is about the city. Use state-of-the-art technologies and methodologies to deliver and improve the systems, applications, and operations to our customers. So if you're the one that like to work with public service, like to work with government, this here might be a very good opportunity for you. The city offers a unique opportunity to work with a diverse business and technology environment on a large scale, as we employ more than 13,000 people, of which 9,000 are daily technology consumers in support of diverse population of over 700,000 Denverites. I think that's what they call Denvers. People live in Denverite. Okay. About the data tools and governance division, you need to read about this right here. Data is dedicated to transforming Denver's access to and use of data to drive strategy policy. So they're basically dedicated to using data to drive their policy and make decisions. Diversity in the city. This is about diversity in the city. Now let's take a look at this one right here. The Technology Service Agency with the City and Council of Denver seeking GRC holistically. The selected candidate for this position will be tasked with ensuring risk and vulnerabilities are viewed not only from a system security standpoint, but also from the lens of the end user and application. Basically, what they need is someone who has risk and vulnerability experience. So you're going to be working with risk and vulnerability, and not only from a system security standpoint, also from the lens of the end user and application. So you're already thinking about the end user in mind. You have the end user in mind even from the get-go. Specifically, you will focus on managing CCD-TS, policies and standard, and ensuring all citywide. So what we're seeing right here is you're going to be responsible for the policies and standard of the city. Okay, it's like working with the city, managing and helping them ensure that they are in compliance with what they have in their policy, and also ensuring that they follow standards when it comes to requirements and things like that. Additionally, you will assist with policy stakeholders and policy language. So here, from right here all the way down, all the way up onto this place, I've noticed three things. Three things that we've seen that is common is they talked about risk and vulnerabilities. All right. Risk and vulnerability. Another thing is talking about ensuring compliance with policy and also standard. So those are the three key points that we've seen. Like I used to say that success leaves footprint. That's the footprint I've been able to see here. Risk and vulnerabilities, policies, and standard. Now, additionally, as Associate Governance GRC, as Associate of GRC, you expect to, right here are your job roles and responsibility. Utilize ServiceNow to manage TS audits. ServiceNow is like almost one of the number one tool, arguably the number one tool for GRC. All right. So if you don't know GRC, you can learn it. You have courses that you can take, and you can also find on YouTube. There's anything you can find there that will help you. Collaborate with CCD auditor's office. You're going to be collaborating with the auditors, with the city auditor's office, to help in audit engagement. There'll be audit, especially when it comes to like compliance. Also, you're going to assist in the collection creation of audit deliverables. That's about just helping to collect evidence that will help you in your audit. Just collecting evidence, that's what it means. You're going to also work with TS stakeholders and advise on implementation of internal control. Now, because you're working on ensuring their policy and compliance, you're going to have access to understand which of the controls are working or not. Then you'll be able to help them and also advise on the implementation of internal controls, right? Utilize ServiceNow to approve third party. File share permission request. Basically, this is simple. It's like when you want to share files with third party or with your vendors, you have to approve the access. So they're saying that you're going to use ServiceNow to do that. These are very easy and simple to do. And don't forget that this job pays up to $113,000. So what I'm seeing here, they are very, very, they're not like big deal. So what we've seen here right now, from the time that we started analyzing this job, we've seen that risk and vulnerability, number one, we've seen policy, and we've seen that you need to know how to use ServiceNow. All right, the next thing is to look at about you. They're saying that you need to know PCI DSS, HIPAA. Now, like I used to tell you, if you don't know any of this, there are tons of resources on YouTube that you can learn from, okay? Go on YouTube and learn any of these. And if you need my help, you can click the link below and sign up for my program as well. But you can find some information about this on YouTube that will help you, because they are saying that the ideal candidate will have a background in GRC, policy creation, audit experience. So creating security policy, not only that, you must have audit experience. Experience with policy writing and technical writing skills preferred. These are still the same thing. So like I said, this is basically going to be about policy, about standard, about risk, vulnerability. And we've also seen that you need to have ServiceNow as part of your experience, have that in your tool belt. Now, let's look at the requirement. Education, bachelor's degree. So they're not requesting for any, like, it doesn't have to be computer science, it could be business admin or any field at all. And they're asking for 2 years of admin information security system. All right. That is that for this job requirement here. So with what we've seen now I believe that you know how to build your resume with those things that I've seen. Now let's take a look at the resume that can also help you. This is the resume right here. You can pause the resume and then just try and see how you can customize this to fit into what you know. And when you're doing your resume, have your name, your city, your country, zip code, phone number, and email. And you can also add your LinkedIn as well. Then this here is a professional summary. You have your skills, you have your experience, and then you have your accomplishment and your education. Now, how do you now ensure that when you get called for interview, you are able to do well? 2 things that you have to do. Number one, you need to understand everything that is in your resume. All your experiences here, you need to understand them very well. Number 2, go to the job description, take a look at everything that they're asking for. Make sure you know it. If you don't know anything about these, Google each of them. Watch them on YouTube. You're going to find information about them. Make sure you know them. Number 3, about you is very important. About you here is very important. Everything that you have seen here, you must know them and create stories about them, okay? You need to know ServiceNow, you need to know PCI DSS, you need to know policy, you need to know risk, you need to know vulnerabilities. Now, if you have those in control, trust me, you're going to nail the interview. All right, I hope this has been helpful. I'm going to see you guys again with another exciting job opportunity that I will bring your way. Bye for now.